Hi everybody, Louise here. So I do apologise, my internet connection just got cut off. So this is take 2. Fingers crossed this is going to work. So as always, if you're watching me live, please put the word live and let me know where you're watching from in the comment box below. And if you're watching the rerun, put the word rerun and let me know by putting the word rerun and where you're watching from. So I always like to know who my viewers are, who watches me live, who watches me on the rerun. And I find it really interesting to know which countries watch me and when, and particularly who my viewers are worldwide. So I know I get lots of different people watching me at lots of different times, but I don't really overthink when I'm going to go live to hit a specific time zone or a specific country. I just go live whenever I feel like going live, and whoever watches me then is great, but I know that most people tend to watch me on the rerun. So tonight I just wanted to talk about attraction marketing from my perspective. I've now been in the industry for 6 months, so I feel like I've had 6 months worth of attraction marketing. So therefore I want to just talk this evening from my perspective of how I have felt it's really benefited me and my career so far, to give the value back to you guys and girls, so that you're able to, take some golden nuggets, as I call them, away from this Facebook Live, and fingers crossed we don't get cut off and, you can watch me. So I will try and keep it as short and sweet as I can, but I'm very passionate about the industry, so sometimes my Facebook Lives are long, but I do know the people that stay until the end always do come away with value. I'm not here to try and pitch or sell you anything. So this is just industry relevant for anybody that is like living the laptop lifestyle, the work from anywhere worldwide, work from home. Those kind of online businesses is where I specialize in. So any of the content on my Facebook Lives will be to do with those style of businesses. So for those of you that don't really understand what attraction marketing is, it's by the way that you post on your Facebook profile to attract the right kind of people to what you have to offer. Now, it doesn't always have to be something you're offering to sell. The way to attract people is with value. That's the key way to attract people to you, to get the likability factor and to get that attraction factor from your audience. They don't want to be pitched to all the time, they don't want to be sold to, but they do want to buy and are ready to buy. But people join into people, they don't join into a specific business for a specific reason. So you have to think about you and your brand. Now, your brand is you. It doesn't matter which company you're affiliated to. It doesn't matter what MLM you've joined. It doesn't matter what company you're part of. Your brand is you. So when people ask, what do? You shouldn't lead with, oh, I'm a distributor at XYZ, or oh, I work for XYZ, or I'm an affiliate, or I do this. What you should be saying is, I'm the owner of my own company, and therefore you're branding yourself with authority from day one. So like on your Facebook profile, for example, you need to be putting that you're the CEO or the owner of your own brand. You shouldn't be putting on your profile, this is from my perspective, you shouldn't be putting on your profile that you work for whichever MLM, affiliate marketing company. I don't believe that that should be on your profile. And it's not because you're hiding anything. It's not because you're doing cloak and dagger kind of techniques. It's because you want to be known for you, of bringing value to the marketplace, and you don't want to be stereotyped to a specific brand or business, because if that brand or business closes or you decide to move away from that, if you're just known for being in that company, it's very hard then to start again from scratch. So you imagine an actor or an actress that plays a specific type of character in a movie. If you always know them for humour all the time or being in comedies, you would find it very hard then to see them in a really serious film and not think about them in that kind of way. So when you're building your brand, you want to think about yourself in that kind of way. What do you want to be known as? What do you want people to remember you by? And you don't want to be remembered by a company or brand that you're associated with. You want to be known as the person that brings value to the marketplace in whichever niche or industry that you're passionate about. I personally feel that if you lead from the heart and you put your customers' best interests at heart and you genuinely want to help people, that you will succeed online in any industry or niche that you want to join. But if you're here to make a quick buck and all you're focused on is commissions and where can you get your next commission from and moving on to the next person, then I don't believe that you will have longevity in this career. And I think you'll move from company to company to company to drain as much money out of people as you can because you're thinking about lining your pockets. If you want to have longevity in this career, I think that you genuinely have to care about your customers and not think about how much money can I make from them, but think that when they're reaching out to me, or I'm using attraction marketing to attract somebody to me, you want to be doing it from a genuine place of how can I help people change their lives? How can I help people either leave their full-time job or earn more money or have a better quality of life? How can you introduce somebody to, a life of time freedom, towards financial freedom? You want to be that person that is that go-to leader in the health and wellness, the beauty, the crypto, whichever industry you really want to be part of, or you might want to be part of more than one, but you really need to focus on attracting people to you that just get it. We don't have to spend time trying to convince people that they should try a product, that they should join our business, that they should, change their career. We should be using attraction marketing by doing our posts in a way that create intrigue and curiosity. Rather than pitching and selling, we want to be creating intrigue so people look at your posts and think, what is it that she does, or what is it that he does? You need to have the attractive lifestyle pictures. Now, by lifestyle, it doesn't have to be 5-star hotels, it doesn't have to be driving a Lamborghini. Your lifestyle could be you working out of a cafe, for example, today with your laptop, which is showing that you've got location freedom. If somebody's working 9 to 5 in an office where they sit at the same desk every day, they work there 5 days a week, they're going to see you working out of a cafe and think like, wow, I'd love to be able to just work out of a cafe. I'd like to be able to go and work from the beach. So think about your lifestyle pictures and how you're portraying your life. And if you're a mum with children, for example, your lifestyle should be showing the freedom that you've got to do fun things with your children, how you're able to see their first, you've got quality time with the children. Your lifestyle pictures should be showing how you're building your business around your brand, because attraction marketing is attracting people to you that are normally either like you already, so they feel like they've got a connection to you, or they actually want to be just like you. So therefore, they're going to look to you and think, I want their lifestyle, I want to do what they do. Sorry. So they're going to be attracted to you because you're basically ticking all the boxes they're looking for. So from an attraction marketing point of view, if you're in your 20s or your 30s and you've got a passion for travel, you're going to want to attract people that want a passion for travel and want to work from anywhere in the world. So your kind of your kind of lifestyle photographs and videos are going to be showing you traveling the world and building a business around you being able to travel and work from anywhere. If you're a home bird and you love being around your family, with your partner, your children, your parents, their grandparents, if that is what your passion is and that's what your time freedom allows, then your profile will be very, very different, showing your family life and your days out, your weekends away, your trips. Yours will be very different than somebody showing like a tropical island where they're kicking back with a laptop. So don't feel under pressure thinking that you've got to have a 5-star lifestyle with 5-star hotels, a private jet, a Lamborghini, living in a mansion for people to take note of you. You absolutely don't at all. People are going to connect with you for being genuine. So people will look up to you and wish they had your life, even though you're looking at somebody else's and wishing you had theirs. So you always have to lead with a positive front on your profile, because if you start whinging about your life as it is now, People are going to think, God, I'd love to have their life. Why are they moaning? I would absolutely love to have their life as they are today. So even though you're striving for better and pushing yourself all the time, you have to remember that there'll be people looking at you wanting your life exactly as you are today. So don't feel like when you get into network marketing or affiliate marketing, don't feel like you have to become somebody that you're not. Don't feel under pressure to all of a sudden change and everything's got to be, oh, look at me, I'm doing this. You just show your life as it is. You know, I show me walking my dog in the park. Is it exciting? No, but I can choose to walk my dog in the park whatever time of day I want. When people work in an office, they don't have that flexibility. So therefore, it's not a flash lifestyle showing me walking my dog in the park, but it's showing that I've got the flexibility to work from wherever I want to work. I've got the flexibility. Sorry, just bear with me. I've got a really dry throat. Sorry, it's showing the flexibility. If you're able to walk or take your children to school on a morning because you've got the time to take them to school and you're not having to rush off to an office job, people are going to look at that and think, oh wow, I wish I could walk my kids to school. I wish I could pick my children up from school. I wish my children were in nursery. You've got to think about why you're doing this business or why you want to get into this business if you haven't joined. And then you've literally just got to share your story. It doesn't have to be flash. You literally need to be showing consistently, week in, week out, what you're doing and why, and then people are going to connect to you and your story. So if you're in your latter years of life, that could be any age, you know, some people retire in the 50s, some retire in the 60s, you're going to be wanting to appeal to other people that are in their 50s and 60s because like attracts like. If you're in your 50s and 60s and you're looking forward to retirement and maybe you don't have enough money in your retirement fund, for example, you're not trying to appeal to the 20-odd-year-olds that want to start travelling the world and you know, go to nightclubs and they only have to work an hour a day. You're not going to connect with them. They're not going to connect with you. You need to be attracting those other people that are in their 50s and 60s, for example, that are very, very young in the brain, of course. They've got years ahead of them yet, but they cannot afford to live on their retirement fund, for example. So because of social media now opening up a whole new world, you need to show other people your age exactly what can be achieved. You know, you can have all of this time freedom, you know, with your grandchildren, for example, and still have an income, you know, from home. So you need to be, again, thinking, how can I show this on my profile to attract the people that are just like me to connect with me and my story? So you need to really be doing Facebook Lives. And I know some people say, I don't have the confidence, I'm too scared. But I was that person 6 months ago. I never did a Facebook Live. But Facebook Lives are the best way possible for you to connect with your audience because you're giving value, you're sharing your lifestyle, you're sharing your story, but you are your own reality TV show in your own story on your own Facebook profile. No amount of pictures on your profile will ever get a connection with your audience like a video can. So if you do a video that's literally 2 minutes long, people will connect with that video far more than 10 posts on your profile. So you have to start getting comfortable doing videos. If you don't want to do a video like this where I'm giving value, you can start with videos just showing your lifestyle, show out with the children, show out, you know, away on holiday, show, you know, an event that you've gone to, just a snippet of this is my life and this is what I'm up to today. You know, you can do Facebook Lives where, you know, you can talk about a quote that's passionate, you know, to you. Why are you connected to that quote? Other people are going to connect to you because they're also passionate about that quote. You know, you can do tips of the day. You can share what you're learning in the industry that you're in. You can talk about, you know, whether you've watched a webinar, whether you've seen something on YouTube, whether you've been watching somebody's Facebook Live. When you talk about it again and regurgitate somebody else's value, you're doing it in your own words. So you're selling it to you, you're selling it to your audience in your own words again. So somebody could do a Facebook Live today on my Facebook Live, but when they're talking about it in their words, they've created their own unique content. So don't put yourself under so much pressure thinking you've got to reinvent the wheel and thinking, oh God, what have I got to talk about? I've got to be really impressive for people to take note. You absolutely don't. You just need to be providing value to your key audience. Don't try and appeal to everybody in the world thinking that you need to be Mr. or Mrs. Popularity with thousands of Facebook friends of everybody loving you because you're this marvellous person. You need to find your niche market of who you want to attract. Concentrate on those and think, what would I want to see as me to attract me to me? Then you have to think about it from their eyes and think, what would I want to see on my profile that would make me want to join that person in that business, or trust that person, or want to reach out to find out more? Anybody else outside of that target audience that reaches out to you is just a plus. But what you need to be doing is tailoring it to a specific audience. Now, a lot of people reach out to me and say, well, my product can be sold worldwide. It can be sold to all ages. I fully get that. But if you're a woman in your 30s or a woman in your 40s, for example, other women or men in their 30s or 40s are going to connect to you because we're all in that same level of life. People in the 20s will connect to people in the 20s. People in the 50s and 60s will connect to people in the 50s and 60s. Anybody that falls outside of that is great, but try and target your niche audience because it's far easier for like to attract like. And then when you want to go into email marketing, for example, if you're doing email marketing alongside your free Facebook strategies, you need to again be bringing this attraction marketing into your email list. So if you're paying for Facebook ads, if you're paying for solo ads, any kind of paid traffic to generate leads, you need to be mirroring your Facebook profile that you've been doing your free strategies, because everything needs to flow for you to gain trust. So if you're emailing your list on a daily basis, you need to be sending them back to your Facebook profile for them to see where you're providing value. You need to be sharing with them the excitement of your journey and your story. It can be 2 or 3 lines long. I'm not talking like essays, sending emails out to people. Everybody's short on time these days. They just want bam, 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 just what's going to excite them when they read your email. And it's something that's going to create curiosity. It's something that's going to make them remember you for you. They're not going to remember like the Bible. They're going to remember something like humorous, something valuable, something that's going to excite them and trigger an emotion, whether it triggers a hurt emotion or it triggers a positive emotion. People buy on emotion. So how can you connect with your audience to get them to that level where they're either excited by what you're doing, thinking, wow, I want to do this. I want to be whatever they're doing. I want to join that business. I want to be part of that team. Or they're going to think, I'm sick to death of struggling. I hate my job. I'm really unhappy. I'm broke. I need to be financially free. They're going to then look at you and think, I need to have whatever it is that they're doing because I can see them getting more and more and more successful month in, month out. If you're not sharing your success and talking about the struggles that you've overcome, people won't connect with you. If you're just here to say, I'm super successful, I'm earning loads of money, people will just either be jealous of you, they'll hate you, or they won't connect with you because they'll think that you're just blowing your own trumpet. But if you talk about the pains and struggles that you've overcome and what you've needed to do to take massive action to get to where you are today, and then talk about the things that you're going to be doing going forward to get to the next level, people are going to be inspired and motivated by your journey and your story. They're also going to know that then they can do it too. They don't want to be connecting with someone that is trying to come off to be perfect. You're not going to be relatable. But if you come across as somebody genuine that has absolutely hit rock bottom in their life and has overcome that and has shown how strong they are for their family because they want a better quality of life for them and their family, people are going to think, wow, that is so inspirational. I can do the same. I've got the balls to leave my job. I've got the balls to change my career. That's the kind of connection that you need to have with your audience. And I firmly believe that Facebook and even Instagram, you can absolutely do that 100%, but you've got to ask yourself, Are you leading with true passion for the industry that you're in? Are you genuinely coming from a really good place to say, this is who I am, I'm proud of where I am today, but I'm committed to being I'm committed to being better tomorrow, and then month on month out, you're going to become a better, more confident, happier person. People are going to love your success story. They're going to follow you and think, wow, I knew them 6 months ago and I saw them there. Wow, look at them 6 months later. You're going to encourage people to change their life. And through social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat, whichever one you want to choose, you have got the power as one individual to change lives worldwide by you literally just sharing your story. And it's so incredibly powerful to do that. And then that's when it's not about the money. It's not about how much money you can make. It's about having an impact on people worldwide by you sharing your story and being inspirational to others. And then when you start to build a team and you recruit, that you have got people that are just like you in your team, and all of you together are all on the same path to want to get to a better place. So I just sort of wanted to just just talk about all of that, because my journey in 6 months has been freaking awesome. I'm not going to lie. It's been a roller coaster of some real highs and some real shitty lows. But one thing that no one can take away from me is my hustle, my daily commitment and my drive. There are days where I just think, oh, people are driving me bonkers. But I never, ever, ever let that deter me from achieving my goals. And I feel incredibly proud of where I've got to in the 6 months that I have. And I know that me showing my story on Facebook of me being vulnerable, talking about my anxieties, how I've overcome them, talking about, my phobias and my, panic attacks that I used to have. If I hadn't have done this industry and changed my career and changed my life, if I had never gone on to Facebook Lives and put myself in front of the camera and got incredibly uncomfortable to get comfortable, I would still be that prisoner in my own home that was just suffering from terrible anxiety and depression. So when you look at me today and I'm this happy, bubbly person, I have been my own therapy by putting my heart and soul into helping other people. They have then actually helped me. So if you think you can't do it because you're too shy, you think you can't do this because you suffer from anxiety, or you're not a people person, it's all in your mind. If you want to change your life and you want to be a person that you're proud to be, if you believe that you can do it, then you 100% can achieve it. But if you fill your mind with, I can't do that, I could never be like her, I could never do what he does, you're filling your mind with negativity, and then you actually won't achieve it. But if you look up to people on social media and you think, wow, I want to be like them, I want to do what they do, if you can visualize doing it, then as long as you're committed and you promise to yourself you will never give up until you reach that point, you 100% will get there. We're all just normal people. We are no different. I'm no different than everybody watching this video. There's nothing about me that's any different to anybody else. But you've got to have that passion and drive. You've got to get up on a morning and think, how many people can I help today? You don't get up on a morning and think, oh, how much money can I make today? I never think like that. I think, how many people can I connect with today that I can genuinely help them change their life and they're helping me change mine? If you have that passion and drive daily, then you will absolutely succeed. But you have to be passionate about the products that you're selling. You have to be passionate about the business that you've joined. And if you've joined a business because you think, oh, it's going to make me rich, you're not going to get far. You're probably going to make a few sales, and then people are going to see straight through you and think, nah, these aren't genuine, I don't want to be part of this. And they're going to leave, and they're going to be drawn to somebody else that they feel is genuine. So just lead from a good place, lead from your heart. Find something that you're truly passionate about. Share your story worldwide. Get brave, get out on social media and show people what you're capable of doing, and you will blow your own goddamn mind with just how powerful you can actually be. So I appreciate every single one of you for watching my video tonight. I'm going to go back in and read all the comments. I never read any comments while I'm on live because it distracts me, and sometimes I get comments that I shouldn't be getting. So I would rather just, you know, talk the talk, and then I will always go back in and comment on everybody's comments and follow up with everybody. So thanks everyone for watching. I do appreciate it. And I will do another Facebook Live tomorrow. Take care. Have a great evening. Bye.